The new primetime show, Scandal, highlights the people behind the scenes in Washington, D.C. who help America's most powerful people survive potential career-ending crises when they do stupid stuff.
Can I just say that I am a huge fan. I so admire your work in the White House. It is an honor to work for your law firm.
We're not a law firm. We're lawyers, but this is not a law firm.
Law firms are for pansies.
We solve problems.
Manage crises, save reputations.
Right, of course. It's still an honor.
Harrison feed you a line about being a gladiator in a suit?
He did, and I am ready to gladiate. Or whatever.
You know how to gladiate a diaper change?
Show has gotten such good reviews. Our next guest is actually the inspiration for the show and the author of the brand new book, Good Self, Bad Self. Crisis communications expert Judy Smith joins us live. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Now let's just start. Since we just saw a clip from the new Scandal show on ABC, you worked in the Bush White House.
I did.
And you had to give the president a call recently because why?
Well, I just wanted to call him to let him know, because on the first episode, which everybody's seen now, there's a scene where Kerry is having a kiss with the president. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew that there was a difference between Kerry Washington and Judy Smith in a presidential relationship.
That never happened when you were working at the White House.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You have had a very long career in Washington and elsewhere, bailing people out of trouble like Monica Lewinsky, Michael Vick, Marion Barry. You were involved helping Enron, the SARS epidemic, and stuff like that. Now you've written this book about how people can bail themselves out of bad situations, and it's not just the high and mighty, it's the ordinary person and the family man as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, what I tried to do in the book really was to take the 25 years of crisis experience that I've been giving to sort of the high-profile people and really give everyday people tools to help navigate their life and crises and problems that might come up.
You know, we were talking a little while ago about, in the green room, about John Edwards. He's a guy who just dug himself in deeper. Now he's looking at a jury trial down there.
Right.
What was his fatal flaw in this?
Well, I mean, I think his was a combination of it. It was ambition. Good thing, certainly got him to be in a position to run for president, but it was a combination of ambition, fear, and denial that I think really led to his downfall. And it's the same issues with the book. You know, the things that can propel us to success can also bring us down.
When somebody gives you a call, and you, until the TV show came out, you know, you're almost invisible on the internet. People would call your company and say, "Look, Judy, I'm in big trouble." Yeah. Generally, before they call you, have they already dug themselves in such a hole they are way in over their head?
Yes, they are, and that's always so difficult. I really wish I would get that call prior to them digging themselves deep into the hole. But, you know, some of the things that we often tell clients, which also work with everyday people, is the first thing you have to do is sort of face the music, which is one, you need to admit that you're in trouble. I think
to who?
To yourself.
Okay.
To yourself. That's the first thing, because people are usually in denial about that. I think the second thing that you want to do is to tell the truth, because it has a funny way of staying around.
Right.
It never goes away, and it always surfaces, as we've seen with all the scandals that we've been involved in. And I think another key thing that people really want to do is really understand what the facts are. You know, when you get into trouble, we sort of have a tendency to let the facts be something we want them to be and not what they really are. So, yeah.
That's good advice. Now, what's your number one go-to thing that you would suggest to anybody? It's not per se a get out of jail card, but it is the one Judy Smith secret that never fails you.
Truth.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Mom was right.
That's exactly right. When she used to scare you and say, "You better tell the truth where you've been, because I'll know," that's the truth.
But, you know, so many times, for instance, people in Washington, D.C., the Capitol is behind you, they tried to squash the truth. They tried to massage the truth. We were talking earlier about Anthony Weiner. There he goes out there and he says, I didn't do that.
Now,
he did it.
That's right. And so who believed that? That's the whole thing. Sometimes people think the American public, they're not smart. But did anybody believe those pictures were not his? Maybe his mom, but nobody else did.
That's crazy. It's a great book. Check it out. Good Self, Bad Self. Judy Smith, America's #1 crisis management expert.
Thanks for having me.
All right.